Welcome everyone to another edition of SmackDown Wrestling Live. I'm your host Will, coming from the heart of Scotland, where it's the only place in Scotland you can have a live wrestling call-in show. This week again, I am joined by the Queen of the Ring, Kirsty.
Hey everybody.
Martin will be back next week. That's the only thing. We're still missing Martin. Oh no, it's Friday. We've got predictions Friday, haven't we?
Yeah, predictions Friday, and then we'll be back next Monday with me winning, because I'm the best.
You hope you win. You hope you win. Yeah, Martin still has internet problems. Then maybe I might have internet problems, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But hey, everyone in the chat, I can see D-Rock, Black Wolf, Triple Gut, Sarah Small, Christian Hayes, all these good people. So before I kick off, I can see I'm hitting a bit of lag. I have no idea why. No idea why this is yellow streaming, green, go back to green, red. I'm going to kill Marie.
Damn it, Marie.
I'm going to kill Marie. I'm going to kill her because if she's got two things on, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her.
Just think deep breaths to this one and the next one, and then Mondays will be fine.
Yeah, D-Rock's asking Kirsty, no Cam. Unfortunately, if we were to do Cam, we might not have any callers. That's the thing. If we get no callers tonight, I don't know. Does Kirsty want to go, Cam?
No, Kirsty looks a hot mess. Kirsty's no doing nothing. I need at least an hour's warning before this happens so that there can be a full face of makeup and hair.
So,
please.
So maybe one day we'll have a Kirsty Cam on. Right, Kirsty, right, before we get into things, right? As you know, there's something going about on Discord, and it's been retweeted quite a few times today. And I finally got memed.
Yeah, you did.
So before
I have it saved in my phone.
Oh, there was a cracker that just came up a couple of minutes ago, about an hour ago. So I'm going to show you that, guys. If you came from Dead on Dave's show, what a fucking show! What a show!
It was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. Didn't it?
Before we get into wrestling, in my opinion, it was such. I'm not a political person, right? But he called that straight down the line, no matter what side you're on. Straight down the line, and he done it perfect.
He did. I think so. I think he gave as much leeway as could possibly be given. And as everybody knows, I'm quite a left-wing person, and I'm usually all about Kathy Griffin. But even me tonight, I couldn't.
Yeah, it was perfect. He done really well. So hats off, Dave. So yeah, I've got a quick question. Is that a new headset? It's the one I use for my Xbox. So I thought I'd change it up and go a nice white headset. I've got the exact same one in black. I just like this headset. It can light up. Woo! Right. So, Kirsty, watch your screen, right? So everyone that's not seen this picture, okay, before we get to Raw and SmackDown, I'm going to show you this picture. And this is all credited to Black Wolf, okay? 3, 2, 1.
There's obviously a bit of delay.
Yeah, no, there's a delay. I still find it funny as fuck when I see it. When I see this picture, it is fucking hilarious. Wolf done an amazing job. He done an amazing job. Basically what happened last night, Kirsty.
I was there.
Were you there?
I was there.
Right, so in case people weren't there, we're playing Super Mario Bros. 3, which by the way has now earned me a copyright strike, which I will win because it's a third party German Nintendo website, so fuck yous. I will win. Anyhow.
Yeah, fuck that. Are you still with Machinima? Are you going to get help with it?
No, I'm not with anybody.
Are you not?
No, but I will win it because basically it's third party and blah 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 blah. But I'll win. I'll win. But Flo captured this picture. I can't remember what I did.
She showed up.
I can't remember what I did, right? And he captured it. Now, anybody that's watched some of my Pokemon streams knows I've had a fucking torrid time with a Millitank, and it's now the running joke. It's a running joke of me now. to so much it's on the Pokemon stream. You see it just resting on the screen. So he made this, and it's brilliant.
So good.
That is so good. I had to share it. I had to show it on this because I just thought that was so fucking funny. It was so funny to actually see something like that. I've became a meme. I'm a meme.
It's a proud moment.
Yeah, it is a proud moment when you think of it, because I've never really had a meme made of me. And to actually see something like that was so fucking funny. So hats off to Wolf. That was absolutely perfect. Right, okay, so guys, you know yourself, share the gaming fall, let them know we're talking some wrestling tonight. If you wish to donate, Streamlabs is open as always. All donations go back into the channel to help fund it, and everything is welcome, so thank you. But let's talk about Raw and SmackDown. Raw, I've got to admit, Kirsty, it was one of the worst I've ever seen.
The Raw was, I don't even think it was the worst of this year though.
It's not the worst of this year, but I will defend the segment, which we will get to. I will defend it. There was 3 good matches.
Yeah, it's like
the opening,
some really good matches.
The opening, middle, close. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect 3 matches. With Dean Ambrose, Hardys, and then you had Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. Great match. And then you had the finish, which either or could have won. I wasn't too bothered, but it was a good match. It was actually really entertaining to watch. Apart from that, it was filler.
And for a go-home show, it should never be filler.
No, should never have been filler. Never been filler. The Goldust segment, this is one thing I want to bring up. Goldust segment was really good.
I'm really liking that he's went back to the Golden Age version. I really, really like it, and I see a lot of people that are shitting on it, and I'm like, why? Like, there's nothing wrong with the segments. Goldust can promo, and I think a lot of people forget that he's got his character on fucking lock. And like, him and R-Truth have been together for so long that we didn't see him turning on him, so there was the shock value there enough to keep me interested, so I have no complaints. It's not the highest ranking thing on the card, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a feud that keeps your attention through the night.
I mean, when was the last time you seen Goldust as a heel?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm so enjoying this. I don't have any issue with it. I don't understand why other people do.
It was good. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, those 3 matches, I can't complain. They set up perfect for the go home. They 3 were set up perfect. But
I agree, and
that was mostly it for Raw.
I do like as well that they seem to be furthering storylines, even if it was a tiny wee bit, because we get the hint with Cass that it's him because he confronted Corey pure guiltily. And I like that they're putting Corey in the storyline because he's such a good personality that they're like, he's got that thing to do with Kurt Angle, which we've obviously guessed is proof of who done what.
Oh, we all know who's done it. I'll be surprised if WWE change it from Big Cass.
I'll be really surprised as well. But I was trying to keep kayfabe in case some people hadn't worked it out yet.
I mean, that's the thing. If they change it and it does show it was what's that tag team?
The Revival.
The Revival.
Don't you dare forget their name. They're great.
I know.
Don't you dare.
I had a brain fart there. But if it turns out and it says it was them, right, okay, kayfabe storyline wise, yeah, you can see it. But it makes it better if it's Big Cass, because let's be fucking honest, every time you see them in a match, it's Big Cass that wins it. Big Cass is carrying that team. Like I said, as he's athletic, but he's missing the personality.
I think that's why they wanted him and Enzo to work together, because what the other one has, the other one needs, and I think they were hoping that it would rub off. And for a while, when Enzo shit-whipped himself and he was off and it just left Cass on his own, I think he did improve a wee bit, but I think when he's with Enzo, he isn't trying to get any better because he doesn't need to, because Enzo is so good on the mic that he doesn't need to yet, and I think it's what the two of them need. I don't know if they're ready for it, but we've drawn it out as long as we can. They need to split them up now.
Yeah, they're not an entertaining team. people
No
like,
any better.
when I mean it entertaining in the sense, it's like, okay, you can. Enzo's a good talker. I'm never going to deny that, because it's hard. It would be hard to grab a microphone and entertain a crowd like that and get the crowd
Aye.
behind you. Never.
And that's the thing is, still, I know if I went the new and I went to see Raw next week and I heard that theme and they came out and done the soft thing, I'd still, even though I don't enjoy what they're doing, that still gets me. There's still something, because I remember how much I loved them in NXT, but it's played out now.
See, you'd be the only one, because I didn't do it at the wrong Glasgow.
Did you know? No, I had to. I waited.
Kirsty, Kirsty, I'm a heel guy. I'm a heel. You know what I mean?
So, right, I love my heels too, but there's something about a catchy theme, right? There's something about a United Wrestling audience that's captivating as hell. Just do what you're meant to do, Will. Don't be Beach Ball Mania. Don't do it.
No, fuck that.
Don't be that guy.
But let's talk about the big elephant in the room for Raw, right? Which is, people are saying it is the worst Raw segment in history.
I don't know if it's the worst ever, but it was terrible.
I'm the same as you. It's terrible. It's not the worst. I have seen a lot
For me, the old day segment with the New Day and Bullet Club last year, for me that was a whole lot worse.
That was bad. There's so many you can go down on the list and remember.
Anything involving Scott Steiner.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things. There's so many things I can remember going back to in my head, and it's like you're trying to pinpoint the time frame, right? Attitude Era, the crowd was different. That was just a rowdy crowd, and they would just cheer for it. You could fart in the middle of the ring, crowds cheering.
But even then, see if you go back and actually watch some of the Attitude Era Raws, see if it didn't have The Rock or Stone Cold in it, or like Mankind, like one of your big names that came out of the Attitude Era. See if it wasn't there. A big majority of Raw used to just be filler, jobber crap, and some of the promos.
Kirsty, I'll give you a better one. See if it wasn't for the likes of Austin, Mankind, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H. I'm putting. Well, Shawn Michaels was missing a good bit of that, right? But if you put that elite group, right, so you've got Stone Cold, The Rock, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Triple H, that elite five, WCW were the one.
Oh, God, and I don't think anybody can... God, And anybody who disagrees is an idiot, because there was, like, other than, again, that core group of these were your biggest stars in wrestling ever, apart from them, what was there? Name me anybody else that was there. Obviously, the Hardys were coming up and everything, but I think they're in that group of two. They carried like the mid card of the show.
Yeah.
There's just if you unname a Hall of Famer worthy name, you were nobody.
I mean, like I said, I was trying to think back of one I could easily bring up. But where do you start? There is so many bad ones. There is so many bad like skits we've seen. But Monday night wasn't the worst. It was bad. It was bad, but it wasn't the worst. People are blaming Alexa Bliss for this, and this is where I'm going to stick up for her. I'm going to stick up for her, Kirsty.
I totally disagree. If it wasn't for Alexa, that wouldn't have been watchable.
Yep. Alexa Bliss done the best she could. She knows how to be a bitch. She knows how to play it. Do you know what I mean? And I've said it for weeks. I hinted at it last night. I didn't want to give too much away because I wanted to get this rant going. And I know you'll agree with me. I know you will. But watching Alexa Bliss come from the early days, the early days of this podcast, actually, the very first podcast me and Martin did was the first SmackDown pay-per-view. Right?
Right.
That was my first glimpse into watching Alexa Bliss. Okay, because I'd only watched pay-per-views. Before like religiously watching it now again. So then I've got a good understanding how to bring to the show.
Aye.
So watching Alexa, I said at the start, you can see there's something there, but it's not all there. You could pinpoint who was bad. Like say you could tell Carmella's still green as fuck. Right? And the fact, I'll get to SmackDown, but you could see she was green as fuck. You could see there's certain aspects where things had to be improved, Alexa had something. She just needs to be polished, and then she's okay.
I totally agree.
Over the course of her being a champion, even going into Mania with the championship, I still think it's a travesty she got took off her, but hey ho, better things have worked out for her.
Aye.
She carried that the best she could. That is writing's fault. That is writing's. But then I put the blame on Bayley as well, because she might be a good fucking wrestler, but can she fucked deliver a promo? She can't do it. She can't do it.
I'm putting it mostly onto writing though, because if Alexa can't pull it off with how good she is at promoing, then Bayley has no hope in hell. So that's the way I look at it. If why your best female promos can't pull off what you've wrote for them because it's so shit, it goes back to again the New Day with that all day segment. The New Day and Bullet Club can promo like fuck, can carry an entire year a fucking a show when everybody was injured, but they couldn't make that segment work. It's
right.
I don't know who did this. It's writing.
The writing and the storytelling is fucking a shambles.
It's so lazy.
I mean, I would put me personally. I'd put 70% blaming writing, but that 30 still on Bayley, because if you take it, like let's take a segment, like the Rock and Mick Foley one, right? Let's just go back to
because that's the one everybody. And I think that was the issue.
That is. I wasn't comparing to that one. I actually compared to the John Cena one, which the John Cena one was bad. That was a bad one. And I don't think this is your life thing. Don't rehash it. I know it's wrestling. They will
exactly.
Don't rehash
it.
But
the thing is that is the highest rated segment of all time.
And if
you're never going to top that,
and if you remember, a lot of the backstage people when this was wrote thought it was going to be absolute shit. And if it wasn't for the two dancers in the ring, they made it magical.
Aye.
If the one partner cannot do it, then you're fucked. There's no point. You could throw everything into that segment. As if the other person cannot deliver back, you're fucked. Instantly, you're fucked.
I mean, even getting back to the writing, see, even if they didn't have our best pal there, or had our best pal there, but just had Alexa kiss her ex-boyfriend, quote unquote. Even if they'd have done that, it'd have been such a bitch mere move, and there would have been something to take away from it. But we already know that Bayley's meant to be this wee lassie character, so none of this was surprising at all. Nothing about it felt bitchy. It was just like, oh well, I suppose it's Bayley. Like, it was meh. It was just
that was it. It was like, right, so you're taking this like happy-go-lucky girl, right? There's probably a better way you could have fucking done this, right?
Aye.
But they've done the same with Charlotte. Remember, like reading the diary and all that. She's the female Sami Zayn, except Sami Zayn's got personality.
See, for me,
do you get what I mean?
The way I look at her,
the underdog scenario.
Aye, I mean I get that, but the way I look at her is the female Cena, in the way she's done everything. And she's beloved by she's beloved because she's female. Let's be honest here, because John Cena ain't that here. But just like I see her in that way, everybody's always like throwing shit at her for what she does and who she is, and they just take it because they're really, really good. But the thing is as much as people hate to say it, like she can work, but Cena can promo. Even if we're sick of hearing the promo. It was a really good promo to start with.
Cena's like Roman Reigns. He can get a crowd going, and Roman Reigns, like we said, he's still a touch. He's nearly there with the promos. He's nearly there. He
is. Like, this is pure not really off topic, but the Seth DVD came out yesterday, and I got it and watched it. And seeing how far all of them have come, apart from Dean could always promo, it's his strongest suit. But seeing how far Seth and Roman have come in terms of promos and in terms of Roman working and just being more comfortable, I'm like, why are we still complaining? This man has came so far in like 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, incredible. Like, it's a really good DVD if everybody watches it, because I love it.
We all know you with the boat. We all know you with the boat.
9 hours worth of stuff, and I have watched all it. all it has been watched for last night, and I'm not even kidding. I nearly forgot what happened in Raw and SmackDown because I'd just watched that much stuff. I was like, can we just talk about Seth today? Because it's the only thing I remember. Which shows you how bad Raw and SmackDown were.
I see, I don't feel that about SmackDown.
SmackDown knows not. It's definitely not as much, but Raw for the go home show, like that's meant to be taking us into the weekend.
Yeah, and
like even way 3 really good